One of the workers that you write about, his name is Roberto. So tell us his story and particularly what happened to his son.
Roberto was working next to his son, and it was a 106-degree day in Bakersfield. His son starts feeling ill. He tells Roberto he's not feeling ill. Roberto goes to tell him, go relax, have some water. The foreman comes over and says, I'm not paying for you to relax and have water. So he starts working again. Very quickly gets ill. Apparently he's not brought to a hospital, and for 2 days he's sort of suffering at home, the son at this primitive labor camp that they're living in. At some point, the United Farm Workers realize that Roberto's son is really ill. They knock on his door. They see his son, and they say, you need to get this guy to the hospital in Bakersfield. So they rush him there. He very quickly is diagnosed with extreme heat exhaustion, and also that had led to a compromised immune system, and he had meningitis, and he went into a coma, and he nearly died. That was the tragic part. What came out of that, though, was Roberto becoming someone who was a fearless advocate for protecting farm workers in the state, and went and testified. He's undocumented. Went and testified in Sacramento. Was a key person in terms of the state passing the most stringent heat protection regulations. And so I think for him it was a real, in looking at his story, a real example of how both you tend to think sort of that the supervisors have your back in some way, and then when you realize quickly that sometimes they don't, and that they almost killed your son, that you can really transform into someone who's going to make sure that, to the best of his ability, he's going to not let that happen anywhere else. And he continues his activism to the day.